if A equal to B, simple statement. Any expression you can write. If A equals to B, then A plus plus, else B plus plus. If the expression value true or false. If it is true, A plus plus will be executed. If it is false, B plus plus will be executed. That's it. Is it tough to remember? No, all are small concepts, very simple concepts. How to use and what is the syntax? We must follow the syntax, right? Because machine understands procedure. Machine's its own procedure, not our own procedure. Right? In programming language, we call it as syntax. In natural language, we call it as what we call programming language syntax antam. Whatever we write, we must follow the syntax. When it comes to natural language, rule of grammar. It is called grammar. Right? Same meaning. Programming language, syntax. Natural language, it is called grammar. Next one, nested if statement. What do you mean by nesting? Grouping, clubbing or grouping, attaching. We can say simple statement, a statement inside another statement. Right? We can say nesting. Nested if statement. Heading, right, first right, nested if statement. Simple definition. An if statement inside another if statement. It is called nested if. టఫ్గా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడం వైవాలు అడగగానే టెన్షన్ పడుతూ ఉంటాయి ఏముంటుంది వాట్ ఇస్ దేర్ ఇన్ దట్ అరబిక్ ప్రొసీజరా కెమిస్ట్రీ డెరివేషన్ మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ డెరివేషన్ ఉందా any 10 lines 20 lines derivation nothing if you practice more then only you will understand the concepts experiment with programs then only you can learn the programming language and remember for a computer science student 3 languages are very important what are they C Java Python the base is that C and Java. Java is a very strong language, perfect language. At present, no one is caring, right? Everybody is talking about Python because that is suitable, that is nearer to AR. Okay, most of the AI technologies are developing with the Python programming language. But when we compare with other language, Java is a very perfect language. Thousands of technologies developed based on Java programming language. Still we are using C programming language, right? Even though it is created in 1970s. 50 years completed, right? Still we are using. Where we use C programming language? Where it is best suitable. For which problems? Operating systems, most of the operating system code is written in C language. C language, right? Our Windows operating system and Android operating system, C++ programming language is suitable. Okay. And when it comes to system level programming, what do you mean by system level programming? Any idea? Major categorization of programming language? Any idea? Machine language, right? Machine language, that symbolic language, right? Oh, yes. వాళ్ళు తీసేస్తాను. ఓకే. ఏమి? When we think of categorization of programming languages, how many are there? Three. Purely machine language and symbolic language and high level language. Machine language means all zeros and ones. What are the program we want to write? All must be written in zeros and ones only. And when it comes to symbolic, there we use the symbols, mnemonics. Well, we used to say that mnemonics term. For addition, for example, add. For multiplication, MUL. For division operation, DIV. For comparison operation, CMP. Okay, these symbols we use. And when it comes to high-level programming, we all know that one. All C, Java, Python, all programming languages comes under high-level programming language, English-like language. And we see the programming, and to some extent we can understand. అదే కదా హై లెవెల్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ చూస్తే మనకు కొంచెం అర్థం అవుతుంది ఇంగ్లీష్ లైక్ లాంగ్వేజ్ రైట్ దట్ మీన్స్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ వి రైట్ ఇన్ హై లెవెల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ దట్ మస్ట్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ సింబాలిక్ అగైన్ సింబాలిక్ టు machine language, right? C language is suitable when it comes to system programming, right? Between high level and low level act as a very good language. Okay, that's why most of the operating systems code is written in C++. Okay, that's why it is successful. Even though around 50 years are completed, still we are we are learning C programming language. Okay, that's why I used to say basically we must learn three languages. One is C, structured programming language. The other side is that Java. Okay, object oriented. What is the category of Java programming language? Category of Java programming language. Object oriented programming language. Object oriented programming language. Whereas the Python also object oriented programming language. Python. Python will have the Python in next semester, second semester, third semester. Second. Okay. It also treated as object oriented programming language. Okay. Note on this definition. Definition note cheskunnara. When an if else statement included within another if else statement is known as nested if statement. Right? Okay. So how it works? How this nested if statement works? In which situation it is suitable? Can anyone? For which type of problem nested if statement is suitable? When we have the main condition, right? Again, that main condition is divided into sub conditions. So many sub conditions are there. Right? So many sub conditions are there. Main condition is there. Under this main condition, when we have sub conditions are there. In that case, nested if else statement is suitable. Okay. How it works? Just see this. Syntax raskunara. Just note on the syntax. If expression 1, then some block is there. Note as it is. Note the syntax as it is. Using boxes. ఈ బాక్స్ యూజ్ చేయండి అవుటర్ బాక్స్ వదిలేసి జస్ట్ ఈ బాక్స్ యూజ్ చేయండి దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ డ్రా ద డయాగ్రామ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ nested if else statement. If else simple definition. If else statement inside another if else statement. Nested if. Finish. Statement inside another statement. A loop inside another loop. Tough definition, huh? Tough definition, huh? No, nothing is there. Just logic. No need to by heart. right? Okay. How it works? Okay, simple. Expression one, same previous one. How many possible values are there? One is true. Second one is false, right? For any expression, only two values, either true or false. Okay. Then, if it is true, what we need to do? Enter into this area, this block. Enter into this block, right? Simple, simple logic. If it is true, go to the next line. In simple terminology, what we can say? If the expression value true, execute the next statement. Go to the next statement. Okay. If it is false, false else false same or easy kada. If it is false, else part, go to the else part. Simple logic, right? If it is false, okay, then go to the else part. Else part is statement 3, right? If it is true, enter into this area. If it is false, what are the else part is there? Okay, this is else part. Statement 3 will be executed. Now, what about this true? Again, sub conditions are there. Main condition, sub condition is there. Again, we have if statement. See this. Again, we have the if statement. After true, if it is true, enter into this area. Enter into this area, region, block. Okay. Again, we have the expression, same expression 2. Again, true and false. For every expression, we have true and false. If it is true, go to the next line. If it is true, go to the next line, that is statement 1. Right? If it is false, statement else part. Statement 2. Nothing. No other meaning. Okay? But the program is concept, use the block concept. Separation, area. Right? How to create a block in C programming language? Separate area. Simple. What is that one? Open bracket, some statements, right? గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి ఏమీ లేదు. And closing bracket. Open bracket and some statements and closing bracket. It is treated as a block. One area, particular area. Okay. Any confusion in this? Okay. Maintain the block structure. That is very, very important. If you won't maintain the block structure, we'll get the error. Simple. Right? Just note on the sample code. For any problem, first think about the logic. The remaining are nothing is there. How many variables required? How many printf statements required? How many scanf statements required? Which values are to be read from keyboard? Which values are to be displayed on the monitor? That is not important. First logic is important. Example, just write example. If a less than or equal to b, if a less than or equal to b, then sub condition. If a less than b, whether the given number is greater than or less than or equal to. Just checking that one. If a less than or equal to b, again sub condition. If a less than b, just printf percentage d is less than percentage d. Okay, in your laboratory, just write a code and think about some other possibilities of modification. Okay, First, execute a simple program, whether it is working or not perfectly. Then think about some modifications for the existing program only. Add some statements, add some conditions. Okay. By using syntax only, we must follow the syntax. Syntax means meaning. Generally, when it comes to programming, we use the two words. What are they? Syntax and second one is when it comes to programming, we use the two words. One is syntax and second one is semantics. Syntax and semantics. What do you mean by syntax and what do you mean by semantics? Syntax means whatever the programming instruction is there, we must follow the procedure, we must follow the grammar. It is called syntax. Okay. For every program, for every programming statement, we must follow the procedure, we must follow the grammar. It is called syntax. And what about the semantics? Whenever we write a program, we must think about the syntax, we must think about the semantics. That's it. Syntax means all programming statements as per the rule, as per the procedure. Right? What about the semantics? Semantics and normal English, in general English, what is the meaning of semantics? Meaning, meaning, meaningful, meaning or purpose. Right? Semantics is nothing but just remember meaning or purpose, meaning of the program. The program must be meaningful. The program must be, what we can say, purposeful. There must be some purpose, right? For example, if you write a program and when we compile the program, no errors were there. Correct? And we write, okay, simple program is written and that's the programming statements are as per the syntax, right? And we compile the program, no errors were raised. And when we try to execute the same program, we are unable to get the output. Program is correct, compilation కదా మనం కంపైల్ చేస్తాం కదా ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసిన తర్వాత కంపైల్ చేస్తాము ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తాం రైట్ when we compile the program no errors మనం హ్యాపీ ఫీల్ అవుతాం ఓకే ఎర్రర్స్ ఏం లేవు అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది కదా and when we try to execute the program unable to generate the output then what do you mean by that ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి కంపైల్ చేస్తే ఎర్రర్స్ ఏమీ లేవు కదా ఎర్రర్స్ ఏమీ లేవు బట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేటప్పుడు అవుట్పుట్ రావట్లేదు మీనింగ్ ఏంటి సమ్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ మిస్సింగ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఇస్ దేర్ దట్ పర్పస్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఆర్ మిస్సింగ్ that calculation is missing. The purpose of the program is missing. What we call semantics of the program is missing. Syntax of the program is correct. That's why there are no errors and we are unable to get the output, means semantics of the program is missing. The calculation part is missing or the calculation is incorrect. Okay, for example, we are expecting the output, for example 10, we are expecting the output 10, after some calculation we are expecting the output 10, but we have got the output 9. The program right or wrong? ఏదో ఒక అవుట్పుట్ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి రైటా కాదు రైట్ we want the output as the output we required output is 10, but we have got only 9. The program is wrong, the logic is wrong, the semantics of the program is incorrect, right? What we can say, semantics of the program, the meaning, the purpose of the program is incorrect. Okay, remember these two words, syntax and semantics. Right? The best example for syntax semantics nowadays, previously we used Google, at present we are using some other high-end technologies, chat GPT, chat GPT, chat GPT, under Delsine. Is there any difference between these two technologies? Previously, Google is there, just will provide the search keyword. Based on that search keyword, the search engine will search the web pages are websites. The relevant same keyword ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్నాయి ఏ పేజెస్లో ఉన్నాయి ఆ పేజెస్ అన్ని మనకి ఇస్తుంది కదా ఓన్లీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది కీవర్డ్ ఆ కీవర్డ్ ఈ పేజ్ నెంబర్ 1లో ఉంది పేజ్ నెంబర్ 10 పేజ్ నెంబర్ 15 పేజ్ నెంబర్ 20 ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్ it will provide all pages 1 5 10 15 whether the information is relevant or irrelevant, that is not the case. They never care, just they will provide the web pages, right? But nowadays we have the chat GPT technology is there. How it works? Based on semantics, a semantics word వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తున్నాను. Based on the semantics, that means what are the question we ask, okay, that's the chat GPT or other technologies are there that finding the semantics of the okay, whatever the question we ask, what is the purpose, what they are asking, what the user is asking specifically, they are extracting the semantics from the websites. Previously only semantic syntax జస్ట్ ఈ కీవర్డ్ ఎక్కడుంది ఈ పేజ్లో ఉంది ఓకే తీసుకొచ్చేద్దాం ఈ కీవర్డ్ ఎక్కడుంది ఇంకో పేజ్లో ఇంకో పేజ్ అది తీసుకొచ్చేద్దాం ఓకే whether that information is relevant or irrelevant, nothing, no one cares, right? Please remember these two words when it comes to programming, syntax and semantics. Word terminology, the terminology is very important. Syntax means whether all the programming statements are as per the procedure, as per the rules or not, as per the grammar, yes or no. When it comes to semantics, the purpose, the meaning, the purpose of the program, the meaning of the program, right? Next one, next heading, conditional expression. Conditional expression. Conditional, just put heading and one line definition, one line, two line ante అంతకంటే ఎక్కువ రాయకండి. C provides, okay, this is an alternative to the if else statement. In this way also we can write the if else statement, the previous if else statement, not nesting, the simple if else statement, which is called as conditional expression. And remember, it is ternary operator, we call it as ternary operator. When it comes to ternary operator, that is question mark and colon. Which ternary operators are there in C programming language? That is question mark and colon. And this is the syntax. Just write down the syntax. Expression, question mark, expression 1, colon, expression. Expression, question mark, expression 1, colon, question, expression 2. Conditional expression by using ternary operator. Those operator names are okay, question mark operator and colon operator. How to understand this? Finish. The expression value same true and true or false. That's it. Whenever we have the expression, only two possible values, right? The expression value true, expression 1 will be executed. If it is false, expression 2 will be executed. That's it. Just like if else statement. Okay? The expression value true, expression 1 will be considered. If expression value false, expression 2 will be considered for execution, for processing. Let's note down this example. A equals B. Example. A equals B, question mark, C plus plus, some operation. That is your wish. Or you can write printf statement, any statement we can write. A equals B, question mark, C plus plus, colon, D plus plus. Then if the expression value true, which is executed, if it is true, A equals to B, if it is true, the first one, that is C plus plus, will be selected for execution. If the expression value false, D plus plus will be executed. That's it. No other logic. Right? Only two possible values. Expression value true, expression 1 will be considered. If it is false, expression 2 will be considered. And when it comes to operators, that is increment decrement operator, please take care about those two operations, very important. Right? Increment decrement operators ఉన్నాయా? అక్కడ మనం చాలా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తారు ఏదైనా ఎగ్జామ్స్లో, క్యాంపస్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్లో వాటిలో ఇట్లలో ఇస్తారు కదా క్వశ్చన్స్. ఇంక్రిమెంట్ డిక్రిమెంట్ ఆపరేటర్స్ దగ్గర కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తారు. ఏమని? పోస్ట్ ఫిక్స్ ఇస్ దేర్. హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్, how many ways we can have? Write that increment and decrement. For example, a plus 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 a. పోస్ట్ ఫిక్స్ ఆపరేటర్ తర్వాత ఉందనుకోండి, దాన్ని ఏమంటాము? పోస్ట్ ఫిక్స్ ఇంక్రిమెంట్. పోస్ట్ ఫిక్స్, పోస్ట్ అంటే తర్వాత, పోస్ట్ ఫిక్స్ ఇంక్రిమెంట్. ఆపరేటర్ ముందే ఉందనుకోండి, దట్ ఈస్ ప్రీఫిక్స్. ఇస్ దర్ ఎనీ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ దోస్ టూ? రైట్? ఇండివిజువల్గా ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు 5 అనుకోండి, దీని వాల్యూ ఎంత, దీని వాల్యూ ఎంత, సపరేట్. ఓకే, అజ్యూమ్ దోస్ టూ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఆర్ సపరేట్. వాట్ ఇస్ ఆ రెండు సపరేట్, పక్క పక్కన లేవు. పక్క పక్కన ఉంటే మళ్ళీ వేరే మీనింగ్ ఉంటుంది స్టేట్మెంట్. వాట్ ఇస్ ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఏ ప్లస్ ప్లస్? మనం అదే మిస్టేక్ చేస్తాం. ఇట్ ఈస్ 5 plus plus a is 6. 6. అదే కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తారు. ఆ రెండు ఒకదాని స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అలా అనుకోకండి, సపరేట్ అనుకోండి. ఏ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ వాల్యూ ఇస్ 5 అండ్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఏ వాల్యూ ఇస్ 6. రైట్? ఏమంటారు? ఆఫ్టర్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ అంటారు. అంటే ఏంటి? ఫర్ దిస్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఇట్ విల్ ప్రింట్ ద వాల్యూ అండ్ దట్ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ విల్ టేక్స్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్స్, ఆఫ్టర్ క్రాసింగ్ ద స్టేట్మెంట్. అందుకే అన్నా నేను రెండు పక్క పక్కన కాదని. ఆ రెండు సపరేట్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ అనుకోండి, వేరు ఒకటే ప్రోగ్రాంలో లేవు. అందుకే అన్నాను అట్లా. ఓకేనా? గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఏ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఏ వాల్యూ ఎంత? రీసెంట్ 5 కదా. ఏ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ వాల్యూ ఇట్ విల్ ప్రింట్ ఏ వాల్యూ దట్ ఈస్ 5. దట్ ఎఫెక్ట్ విల్ టేక్స్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్టర్వర్డ్స్, ఆఫ్టర్ క్రాసింగ్ ది స్టేట్మెంట్. ఆ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఎఫెక్ట్ చూపిస్తుంది. రైట్? రెండు స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయనుకోండి, ఓకే, రెండు ఒకటే ప్రోగ్రాంలో కంటిన్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? క్రాస్ అయిన తర్వాత ఏ వాల్యూ బికమ్స్ 6. దెన్ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ 6 మీన్స్ 7 వస్తుంది. అందుకే ల్యాబ్లో ఇవన్నీ చేయొచ్చు. ఇలా చేస్తేనే నేర్చుకుంటారు, లేకపోతే ఏం నేర్చుకోలేదు. చిన్న చిన్నవి కదా, 1 లైన్ 2 లైన్స్ కూడా రాయలేరా? 1 లైన్ 2 లైన్స్ 3 లైన్స్ రాయలేమా? జస్ట్ సింపుల్ డిక్లేర్ a equal to 5, దెన్ రైట్ ఆల్ ప్రింట్ఎఫ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్. ప్రింట్ఎఫ్లో ఏం రాస్తారు? a ప్లస్ ప్లస్ రాయండి, ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఏ రాయండి, మైనస్ మైనస్ ఏ రాయండి, ఏ మైనస్ మైనస్ రాయండి. రైట్? హౌ ద వాల్యూ చేంజెస్, you observe that, that is very important. Okay, how the value changes from at this point to this point, this point to this point, this statement to this statement, this statement to this statement. అనాలిసిస్ చేయండి, అప్పుడు లాజిక్ గుర్తుంటుంది. మీరు బయాట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఓకేనా? జనరల్గా ప్లేస్మెంట్స్లలో ఇలా ఇస్తారు, ఏ ప్లస్ 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 మైనస్ మైనస్ ఏ ప్లస్ ప్లస్ ఏ మైనస్ మైనస్ బి, ఇలా పెద్ద ఈక్వేషన్ ఇస్తారు. హౌ టు evaluate that one? ఈజీయా? This is the expression a plus 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 minus minus a minus minus a minus minus b. They will give the value, a value some 2, b value 3. ఎలా evaluate చేస్తారు? ఈజీయా? ఈజీయా? How to evaluate that expression? By using operator precedence. Operator precedence. Which operator is having the highest precedence? The postfix or prefix? Postfix addition, prefix addition. Postfix subtraction, okay, negation, what we call, and prefix and postfix. Decrement, decrement, increment and decrement, not addition. Increment and decrement. Okay, then use the brackets. Based on the precedence, use the brackets. Brackets అయిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తాము? అలా సింపుల్ లాజిక్ ఇప్పుడు స్కూల్లో నేర్చుకున్నవి. ఒక ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ రాస్తాము, రాసిన తర్వాత బ్రాకెట్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తాము. ఆఫ్టర్ బ్రాకెటింగ్ అగైన్ హౌ ద బ్రాకెట్స్ ఆర్ evaluated? Brackets evaluation. This is the expression 2 divided by 3 into 4 plus 5 minus 6. Can anyone? Last. 2 divided by 3 into 4 plus 5 minus 6. How this is evaluated in programming language? Programming language. From left to right అన్ని చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తామా? లేదు. ఏంటది? Based on the Botwas rule. Okay, that is operator precedence. First preference is given to division kada, division, that means use bracket. Next preference is given to multiplication, this part and this part, okay, that means bracket. Then next preference is given to addition and this bracket. Next one ఒకటే ఉంది, subtraction. ఇన్ని brackets వస్తాయి. Again final evaluation ఎలా ప్రొసీజర్ ఏంటి? బ్రాకెట్స్ ఎలా ఎవాల్యుయేట్ చేస్తారు అది అడుగుతున్నాను నేను. ఇన్నర్ బ్రాకెట్ టు outer brackets, remember that inner bracket, first inner bracket is this one, next this one, next this one, next this one. This is the procedure. Okay, మన ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లలో ఎగ్జామ్స్లలో కూడా అలా ఇస్తారు. సమ్ 2 ప్లస్ 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 3 మైనస్ మైనస్ అలా పెద్ద ఈక్వేషన్ ఇస్తారు కదా. సింపుల్ లాజికే, కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతాం. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రాసారా? ఏ ఈక్వల్స్ టు బి సింపుల్ కదా. ఓకే, ఏం లేదు. The expression value true, C++ will be executed. If the expression value false, D++ will be executed. That's it. Just like if else statement. Next one, multi-way selection. Put the heading. Make it fast. In addition to two-way selection, most programming languages provide another selection concept, that is multi-way selection. That is multiple paths, out of multiple paths, only one path. Even though one path is there, or two path is there, or three or four or 10 paths are there, but finally only one path must be selected for execution or for processing. We can implement this multi-way selection by using switch statement. First by using switch statement, or we can go with else if statement. C has two different ways to implement multi-way selection. The first is by using switch statement. Multi-way concept can be implemented using switch, and then otherwise else if statement. Else if you can write n. Finish. All are small letters, remember. Don't use capital letter, right? Because C is a case sensitive language. C programming language is a case sensitive language. Case means uppercase, lowercase. Uppercase is different, lowercase is different, unique. For example, capital A is different, small a is different, differently recognized. It is called case sensitive language. Note on this diagram. Whatever. Pointer, previous pointer. Just note down only the definition. Uh, Definition, syntax, some sample code to understand the concept. That is enough to understand the programming language. If you want to learn, more practice is needed. Try some variations in a given code, add some code, add some calculations, and try to understand how the program is working, how the program is responding. That is very important. Okay, this is the idea of multi-way selection, decision making based on the choice or value. The action will be considered. For example, if the value 1, action 1 will be executed. If the value 2, action 2 will be executed. If the value 3, action 3. Value 4, action 4. Multi-way expression, multiple paths are there. Even though so many paths, just only one path finally selected, finally processed. Based on the choice or based on the value. Finish? The implementation by using switch statement. Multi-way selection concept can be implemented using switch statement. First write the definition, then later I will zoom it. Switch is a composite statement used to make decision between many alternatives. Zoom. Diagram. Incomplete. Just wait a minute. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Finish? Okay, make it fast. Switch statement. Switch is a composite statement used to make a decision between many alternatives. Many alternatives. Just one line definition. Make it fast. Switch is a composite statement used to make decision between many alternatives. Finish. Just note down the syntax. Syntax of using switch. Switch in bracket expression, switch block open bracket, case, case space constant 1 colon statement, some statements. Then case space constant 2 statement, some statements. Case 3, case 4, like that. Case constant n colon some statements. And at the end, default case. Case 1, case 2, case 3. What are the possibilities are there? Just create cases. Switch expression, switch block open, case space constant 1 colon statements, same thing. And follow at the end, you must have the default case. All these cases are multiple options, right? Many choices. Choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, like that. Choice 4, like that. And finally, we have the no choice. No choice, default is a no choice. Default comes under no choice. Then, right? Okay. So many choices are there. Out of many choices, only one choice is selected and that particular choice will be executed. If no choice is selected means, if no choice is selected or given, no data is available, then the default choice will be executed. Default will be executed definitely, automatically. If no case is selected, default will be automatically selected. That's it. Simple. మన మొబైల్ ఫోన్స్లలో సిస్టమ్స్లో కూడా ఉంటుందా డిఫాల్ట్ సెట్టింగ్స్ అని ఉంటాయా డిఫాల్ట్ సెట్టింగ్స్ ఆర్ ఫ్యాక్టరీ సెట్టింగ్స్ ఉంటాయి మనకు మనం సెట్టింగ్స్ చేసుకోవచ్చు చేసుకున్నప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాము మనకు తెలియనప్పుడు విల్ గో విత్ డిఫాల్ట్ సెట్టింగ్స్ రైట్ డిఫాల్ట్ చాయిస్ కంపెనీ సెట్టింగ్ ఫ్యాక్టరీ సెట్టింగ్ అంటాం రైట్ and all of you write, okay, in the syntax, at the end of each case, write the break statement. Write the, each case ends with break statement. All of you note on that one. At the end of each case, write the break statement. Make it fast. Syntax, in the syntax. When you write a switch case program, Okay, verify, test the program without break statement. Without break statement. How the program is executed. What is that output will get? After writing break statement, what will happen? What output will get? Without break statement, with break statement. Note on the example. Just printf statement, right? Printf statement. Switch some expression or some value, then bracket open, case space 1. Don't write case 1, right? If the case name is numbers, case space 2, case space 3. Okay? If the case contains character, the character must be placed between single quotes. Case 1, some printf statement, case 2 printf, case 3, okay, default is only 2 cases are there. And there were no break statement. Break statement on the at the end of each case. Each case ends with break statement. No break statement here. What will happen? What will happen? All cases will be executed, right? All cases will be executed. For example, if case 1 is selected means this is case 1. This statement will be printed. All cases will be printed, executed, right? And one condition is that if case 2 is selected, then what happens? Case 2, all cases would have the break statement. In that case, if case 1 is selected, that means there were no breaks means all printf statements will be executed, right? If case 2 is selected, then what happens? The starting point is case 2 only. అదేనా ఎక్కడైతే సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తామో that is the starting point, right? That means case 1 will not be executed. Case 2, that is this printf statement and this default printf statement will be executed, right? If whatever the choice is there, if the choice is not provided, in that case, here choices are only 1 and 2. అంతే కదా? Choices are only 1. If you give the choice 1, case 1. If the choice is 2, case 2. If 1 is not provided, 2 is not provided, then default case will be executed. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. బ్రేక్ స్టేట్మెంట్ లేదు అంటే అన్ని ప్రింట్ అవుతాయి. ఓకేనా? If case 1 is selected and there were no break statement, all three printf statements will be executed. If case 2 is selected, means starting point is case 2, not case 1. Starting point is case 2. That means case 2 printf statement and default printf is selected, right? Okay, this is the result, right? If flag 1 is 1, all three cases will be executed. Just note on that one. Output అని చెప్పేసి just చిన్న బాక్స్ లో రాసేసేయండి. Put that in box. No need to draw a system or like that. If print flag is 1, all three statements. If print flag 2, all 2, from starting point is 2. ఓకేనా? ఒకటే ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసి డిఫరెంట్ వేరియేషన్ టెస్ట్ అప్లై చేయొచ్చు ప్రోగ్రామ్ ల్యాబ్లోనే. First write the program without break statement. What output will get? Then add the break statement. What output will get? What is the difference between those two programs? In that way only we can understand and remember. If flag value is 1, 3 will be executed. If flag value 2, starting point is 2, not 1. 1 is missing. 1 is neglected. First case is neglected. If 2 is selected, the starting point is 2. The case 1 is neglected, right? Case 2 and default. If there were no values, no case is selected, then default case will be executed. All concepts are small, simple concepts, right? All are logical thinking only. No need to by heart the concepts. Finish? Note on this regarding break statement.
కృష్ణా జిల్లా మచిలీపట్నం దగ్గర నుంచి 27, 28, 29 నిమిషాలు. ఎప్పుడైనా ఇట్లా ఒకవేళ నెక్స్ట్ పక్కన విద్యార్థి మనకి లవ్ అంటే గవర్నమెంట్ అందులో మరి జరుగుతుంది. అక్కడ పని చేస్తుంది రాసి చదరం అది అయిపోయిందా రెండు స్లైడ్స్ మిడిల్ పార్ట్స్ ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్ heading repetition wait and silence. Next one is repetition.
He began to find it great. Now stop talking.
Make it fast, right? Repetition. Next again, repetition. The real power of computer is their ability to repeat a series of operations many times. This repetition called looping. It is one of the basic structured programming language concepts. And two types of loops are there. Pre-test and post-test loops. Pre-test loops, post-test loops. What the name says, pre-test. Before, first of all, we need to test the expression, then go for repetition. Right? Where the pre-test loops. Pre-enter, post-enter, తర్వాత pre-test, ముందు టెస్ట్ చేయడం, పోస్ట్ టెస్ట్, తర్వాత టెస్ట్ చేయడం. First test it, then go for repetition. Then post test, first execute something, then test. If test result is true, again repeat. If the test result is false and expression value false, don't repeat. Terminate. Terminate. That's all. Pre-test loops. In each equation, the control expression is tested first. If it is true, the loop continues. Otherwise, the loop is terminated. When it comes to post-test loop, in each equation, the loop action are executed. Then the control expression is tested. If it is true, new equation is started. Otherwise, loop terminates. Think logically. That's it. No need to by heart. Pre-test. First test it, then go for looping. With the expression value true, go for looping. With the expression value false, terminate. Post test. First export something, then test the expression. If true, go for second one, second iteration. Otherwise, exit, terminate. Nothing more than that. Let me say that. Fourth test, in each iteration, the loop actions are executed. Then the control expression is tested. If it is true, a new iteration is started. Otherwise, loop terminates. Finished? Just put on the diagram.
So previous one.
This idea was British. What's this now? Picture, purpose, syntax, some sample to understand the concept. First one, the basic level. That is enough. Then you practice in lab in different ways by following syntax. Syntax is compulsory. Follow the syntax by different ways and try to understand how the program is executed. Finished? Last. Same idea. Ah, ready pass. Condition, series of actions. If it is false, take it, terminate. Okay? If the condition value true, execute action or series of actions. Then otherwise false, termination. And post action, then test the condition. The condition value false, exit. Right? If the condition is true, again go for next iteration. Again go for next iteration. In post test, pre-enter ముందు టెస్ట్ చేయడం పోస్ట్ అంటే తర్వాత వస్తుంది. బాక్సెస్ ఏం అవసరం లేదు జస్ట్ ఐడియాకి వస్తుంది కేర్లో పెన్సిల్ ఏం అవసరం ప్లస్ ప్లస్ యాక్షన్ two parts. Study loops in C language. Loops in C language. C has three loop statements. The while loop, the content, the while loop. He has three loop statements. The while loop, all are small letters. While loop, for loop, and the third one is do while loop. The first two are the pre-test, and do while loop is a post-test. Here learning together. Do while. First do something, then expression. While. That is post-test. Third one. While loop, for loop, do while. Do while. Combination. The first one pre-test loops and the do while is the post-test loop. Don't write the remaining statements. Where in bracket. Leave. And then loops while for do while. While is pre-test, for is pre-test, do while is the post-test. While and for are pre-test loops, do while is the post-test loop. Finished? Same parts. One first two statements. See the details of each and every thing. First one, while loop. Standard. Okay, just one. The while loop is a pre-test loop. It uses an expression to control the loop. Because it is a pre-test loop, it has the expression before every iteration of the loop. And this is syntax. Pre-test loop, it uses an expression to control the loop because it is a pre-test loop. Test the expression before every iteration of the loop. Note the title is write the syntax. Syntax while in bracket expression bracket open action or statements action statement and close the bracket curly braces while expression bracket open statements and close the bracket closing bracket. In the language we use the block structure, right? Block structure. Block means when we want to group the statements, more than one statement. What is a block? Creating a block. If you want to create, okay, a group of statements, take that single unit. Then just write using open bracket statements, writing statements and close the bracket. Okay, it is treated as a block, a particular area. Example. When bracket some expression, open the block, while block, there is some statements. Which are the statements you want to repeat? Repeatedly execute. Some A plus plus, B plus plus, or anything. Okay, as per your block. Or printf statement anything. While it's going to be block open, some A plus plus, some B plus plus, close the bracket. If the expression value true, what happens? If the expression value true, enter. Again, pendant select now. If the expression value true, enter into the block. Simple logic. Enter it. If the expression value true, enter into this while block. Enter into the while block. If the expression value false, leave the while block. Leave the block. Leave the while block. That's it. Right? If this expression value true, then enter into this area. A plus plus, B plus plus. Execute A plus plus, B plus plus. If the expression value false, leave the block of the closing bracket. Right? Again, until this condition becomes false, this process will be repeated. Right? Simple example. If I write here, just block open, printf statement. What will happen? While true, express the value true means keep on executing equal times. Equal times, this printf statement will be executed. Hello will be printed infinite times because the expression value is always true. If it is false, then what happens? No need to enter into the while block. No need to repeat. No need to open because then other statements. And follow. Let it pass.
Yeah.
Statement to the pretest flow that uses three expressions. The first one is initialization, second one is test expression, third one is updation. Updation for next iteration. Iteration 2, iteration 3, iteration 4, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time. Like until the expression value becomes false. Okay? True until repeat process. If the expression value true, repeat the process. If the expression value false, don't repeat. Exit that particular. For initialization, semicolon, please. Semicolon, test expression, semicolon, update expression. And block open, some statements, and close. Some set of statements. These set until the expression value true. And remember one point, if there is no block, only the first statement belongs to for loop. Remember that. Understand? When you use block, all statements belongs to for loop. When you use the block concept, open bracket, closing bracket. If you don't use open bracket, closing bracket, only the first statement belongs to for loop. Only the first statement will be repetition, not the second one. Okay? That is very important. Please make note of it. While using loops, use the block structure. Create a block. Open bracket, some statements. Even though one statement is repeated, use the blocks.
Yes, sir.
Example.
Ayo, ऐसे ना तो हो गया एक दिन
ఏంటి
ये చెప్పేస్తాం
తీసి ఇలా ఎదురగా ఎదురా
Understand the right plus
अगर सिग्नल
block open, just print text statement.
अगर सिग्नल
What is the output of this code? Sample code. Output of this code. I zero, I plus this.
మాట్లాడితే చేయరెక్కిస్తా
First one, zero, zero less than 3. True or
అయినా
false?
సిగ్గులాగా మాట్లాడతారు మరి
Next
వాళ్ళు.
and then 0 plus plus, that is 1.
One.
Right?
Hello.
Again 1.
हेलो
I value 1. 1 is less than 3. True. Again excuse. Hello.
हेलो
Then 1 plus plus 2.
Two.
Right? 2 is less than 3.
हेलो
2 is less than 0. Again excuse. Hello.
అదే
Then 3 plus plus. 2 plus plus, 2 plus plus.
Three.
3.
false
False.
stop
Comes out of this. Loop by position. Right?
మీకు మెసేజ్ అయితే చూడండి
Not just Nara. Example. Simple example. For I0, I less than 3, I plus plus, block open, print a statement, print hello, close the block.
I plus పెట్టకపోతే
Hello, hello, 3 times.
Into the not English check censor.
ఏం పెట్టారు గూగుల్లో మాదిరి
చూడండి నెక్స్ట్ source of activity.
Let's create a block structure for loops. Loops की block structure create చేయాలి.
బీచ్
Right? Block లేదు అంటే only the next statement belongs to loop, not the second, third, fourth. If you want to repeat more than one statement, then create a block. But by default, create a block for loops. Whenever you use loop, just open bracket, some set of statements, then close bracket, closing bracket. So follow the standard. Finish? Next one, important thing, nested for loops. Nested for loops. Without nested if statement వచ్చింది కదా? If statement inside, another if else statement. Yes, nested for loop means a loop inside. How to define definition?
Yes.
Nested loop means a loop inside another loop. That is called nested loop.
It on number.
A condition inside another condition. Main conditions, sub conditions are there. Main job is there. I want to divide the main task into subtasks. In that case, nested for loops, any statement, even another for loop there. A statement inside another statement. A if else statement inside another if else if statement. A loop inside another loop. Simple definition. Nested loop. Even another for loop can be included in the body of a for loop or statement. Using nested loops can create some interesting applications. This is the example. Don't write it disaster. Write this. For I0, I less than 3, I plus plus. The next line for J0, J less than 3, J plus plus. Just one calculation. Print out less than 3, I into J. I into J. Easy to understand. Simple. Write two columns. For I 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. For j 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. Block open, printf, percentage d, so by into j, so calculation. Multiplying I value, j value. Close the block. How this nested loop works? For I 0, the starting point. I 0, 0 less than 3, true or false? True. Enter into this next line. Enter into the next line. Okay? Next one, what we have? J 0, right? I 0, J 0, J less than 3, that is 0 less than 3, true or false? True. Exclude this thing. What are the I into J values? I into J, 0 into 0, 0. Next one, 0 plus 2. Here I am this point 2. Ikkada undu. Ikkada point 2. 0 plus plus 1. Right? Okay, J equal to 1. 1 is less than 3. Again, exclude this thing. That means for I0, J possible values are J equals to 1 and calculation 0 into 1. It is 1. 0 equals 0. Next one, 0 into 2. 0. Right? 2. 2 plus plus. Okay? 2 plus plus. 2 plus plus, that is 3. 3 less than 3. True or false? Second calculate. Loops లలో గుర్తుపెట్టు.
ఆపేనా